Hi everyone. I am going to do the scrapbook page that I'm putting Brenna on with the pink hair. And I decided I would mat it in the craft just because I wanted to kind of separate it from the background a little bit, but I didn't want to look really different. So, and I showed you the papers that I was going to use the other day. So I've got those out. I've already cut this one down 3/8 of an inch. So first thing I'm going to do is find my tape. And I'm not even going to cut them apart. I'm just putting the two that are the closer ups at the bottom because they look heavier to me. And I've got a very small outline here. I just cut it 1/8 of an inch bigger than the photos were together. Oh, and I guess I better do this, otherwise they're not going to be connected. Okay, I think this one could come this way just a little bit more. Okay, let me try that again. Hopefully I don't have my big hair in the way today. I don't know whether it was humid or if my hair wasn't all the way dry when I curled it, but I got big country and western hair today. Okay, so I'm gonna use this to mat the whole frame. I'll tell you, ever since I started matting them, it's like it's hard not to. I just love the matting. Okay, I think that's about where it needs to be. And do I see my T-square? Oh, sometimes I just can't be trusted to put things back where it goes. There it is. That's right, I kept moving everything yesterday when I was showing my kits I made. Okay, that looks like the spot. Now I will not be tucking anything in, so I guess I could have taped it more, but that's okay. And I'm going to put this over here, but I'm going to use the doily because I love it, and I do not know who it's from, but it is gorgeous, and it's from one of the embellishment swaps that we did on Love RTS on the Facebook group. And I'll put that down below in case you want to know where it's at. I participated quite a bit, and then I just got I was so far behind. I'm going to call it Pretty in Pink Hair, where the hair is in the pink. So I thought that was fun. Okay, that's the spot. Now I just gotta not move this because I want to see these darker pinks. Oh, and it looked like I didn't even pull any tape across. I hate it when that happens. I don't know whether I just don't press it hard enough because, I mean, it's a brand new one, and the same thing happened with my old one. I think I just don't. I start rolling before I push the lever or something. Or the trigger. Is it a trigger? Okay, I think it was there. Okay, let me line it up now. Okay. and kind of rub over it. Okay. And I'm gonna have this here. I'm gonna put some flowers here at the top because that's just not enough flowers for me. And so I've got some leaves. I'll probably put 3. And these are very similar in color to, now this one's a little lighter one, but these ones are very close to that color. So I thought that would work well. I'm always putting it crooked. I don't know, it seems like maybe my camera is a little crooked. I don't know. But I hate looking at it crooked when I go to edit. And if you've seen enough of my videos, you know that I really don't edit. I just try to add something if I forgot it. Because I really don't know what I'm doing as far as the editing. Okay, and I think I need to put a little dimensional behind that because it's going to stick up because of the layers of the photo and the mat. Just make it a little bit higher. That's better. Okay. And now this one here. And I'm going to kind of tuck this one a little bit. So, but maybe still overlap it. And let's see, didn't I have 2 leaves? Oh, maybe not. Oh, yes, I did. Okay. And if you're out there screaming, that's not the kind of leaf that goes with that flower, sorry, because I have no idea. I wish I knew more about it. I know more about gardening vegetables. And a little bit about one apple. And I say one apple because we have a Granny Smith and something else. And we don't know what the something else is. And even my my friend whose husband is a landscaper, he said, I don't know what that apple tree is. So it must be some kind of cross. Okay, so that looks good. Now I'm gonna put this here, and then I've got more flowers. I maybe want to put the, I don't know, I might want to put this down first just because it will be easier to straight, you know, make it straight if I lay down this. So I think I'm gonna do this, and I don't know if I want the hair overlapping the colored part. Oh yeah, I think it needs to be here. Okay, so I'll do that. Now, I don't know if you guys have a hard time just trying to figure out a title, because it's like, okay, you got a beautiful girl. Now, there is a story behind this photo, so it's like, okay, then I do have a title. But sometimes I don't even know. I don't know what to say. I think titles are so hard. And that's why my friend, I'll say, how about this? And I say, because I always have to state the obvious. Me and my scrap buddy. I'm always telling her, oh, I got a scrapbook, the obvious. And then she'll say something and it's like, I'll come up with a really good title for her. And then it's like mine are, I don't know. I thought this was kind of good though, because I hope it's a good one. Because she's got pink hair, I thought it was perfect. And then to have the hair in the pink letters. Okay, and then I'm gonna I'll put these down and pause it so you don't have to watch all this. Okay, and just like magic, it's on there. I wish it was just like magic. Because I always have a time with them. Especially the letters, you know, when they're that rubbery stuff, they kind of move. So I've got that on there. I think it looks pretty close to straight. Okay, and then I've got this cluster down here I'm doing. And I don't know if one set of leaves kind of moves more towards the right area or not. And I just pulled out of that Mintay, I think it was book 2. I pulled out the colors. Yeah, book 2, the floral book 2. The colors that I thought looked the best with this, and I think these look pretty good. And so I'm gonna have them in there somehow. I've got one leaf I'm gonna put in here a little bit darker. I've got this little bottle because she had some kind of thing, so I thought having the bottle on there would be cute. And I might kind of want it tucked in, so maybe that up on dimensional, that last flower up on dimensionals. Let's see. Okay, we're not seeing this flower at all. So let me try this in here. I don't want it covering her up, but maybe tucked in there like that. And then I thought this big comb, kind of move that up there like that. And then I thought I'd put in the second comb too, just to make it 3. Because you know how I am about the odd numbers. Okay, I'm thinking that's pretty good. Now I'm gonna move it, and I should have glued this first. Because I see I'm gonna have so much stuff in there. Oh, it looks good the way I have it laying here, and you can't see it. Oh, maybe you can. Yeah, on my camera, it's like it's kind of being covered up with the little thing that says recording. Okay, so let me glue this down. And this craft colored cardstock, it's kind of wants to curl, so hopefully it will mind itself and lay flat. Cooperate with me. Okay. Yeah, when I was trying to decide on a title, I was like, titles about girls. I don't remember if I actually seen one that said Pretty in Pink, but I thought, oh, Pretty in Pink would be funny, especially she's not in pink, she's got the pink hair. So I thought, I'm just going to go with that, you know, because because it's, you know, my obvious title. I don't know, it's like, why is it so difficult? And her aunt, she writes such good little stories, but I'll hear her and go, "Do you got a title for this?" And she'll tell me the silliest thing. It's like, okay, you're not very cooperative. I think she ought to be a writer. let's see. I totally pulled tape right over the open area. Let's see if I can pull it back down. There we go. So I'm gonna get this as close to hair as what I can. And then do this one. And I don't know, kind of pull it over a little bit. And then I know it's got to be spread out more. Okay, so I'm going to put that up there. It's like such a trial and error. Or maybe it's just a trial. Okay. I want this other leaf in here just so I've got one other color. Because my goal is to make it look like, you know, it just grew there. So like it's natural. Okay, and this little flower. I'm not going to push it down real hard. Okay, and then I'm going to put this one over the top. Now that is going to be up a little bit because of the picture and the flowers. It's funny how you think, oh, I'm just laying paper on top of each other. It's like, how much dimension is there going to be? But somehow it ends up actually being quite a bit of dimension. Now again, I just pulled that over that space where there's nothing. Okay, I think that's good. I'm just going to hope that's enough that it doesn't, when it goes into the protective page, that it doesn't mess it up. Okay, where's my other flower? Okay, so I've got this one here. I'm going to stick this one here and put this up on a dimensional. Okay. Oh, and I know I quit talking. My husband wouldn't even believe it. Okay, and this one I'm going to put up on dimensionals. I need to get some of that, just that craft foam, because this takes so long just pulling off these little things. But they're not as bad. I bought some kind that it's like they're a nice dimension, but oh my gosh, pulling off the edges because there's no overlap or anything, it's so hard to get them off. Okay, so I'm gonna put this, I want it like that. Maybe about like that. Okay. And then, oh, I maybe should have waited. Let me see. Oh, actually, if it's going to be underneath here, no, I want it underneath this. Okay, let me pull that up. Okay, I took them both, but yeah, this needs to be underneath that. And then maybe I can make the other comb just stick out over that flower a little bit. I think the hair dye stuff might have actually been in the comb, but it was really cute because Alex is 7 and she was doing her hair. She's 15. Well, she was 15 in this picture, but this was just before, I think a day or two before Halloween. I think the day before Halloween. So I think I'm gonna lay it crooked. Maybe right across that flower. Okay, I'm doing it. Okay, let me just cut this in half. Oops, totally lost that. I need to do their Halloween one too. My grandson, he was one of those things where it's the alien is carrying the kid off, and it was just so hilarious. When he would run, it looked so realistic. It was hilarious. That's the first, I think I had heard about it just the year before, so it was so funny. I mean, I had never seen one except for till the year before. Okay, so I think that looks pretty good there. Well, maybe could use more half a dimensional behind it because it feels pretty flimsy right there. We had a pie auction today at church, and I said I kept putting other pans underneath it because the pie seemed so heavy that it just was like, oh, I was so afraid it was going to collapse. But I ended up buying my own pie. Because I'm not really a sweet eater. And so I made a chicken pot pie. And I just made sure I bit enough to outbid everybody. It was so funny because I didn't get the first bit and I thought, oh my gosh, I'm not going to get it. This way I don't have to cook tomorrow, so it'll be perfect. Okay, so I think I've got everything on here except for enamel dots. And I found these ones that I think they're the exact color of that background. So that's perfect. So I'm going to put a cluster of 3 over here because I've got a diagonal design going on. So I'm just going to put them over here. Maybe a couple little ones over here. Because you do get more of the little ones, which is fine with me because I really like the tiny ones. Okay, and then I'm going to stick 3 up here. I don't want to cover up I hate to cover up my doily, I just love it. I'll just kind of stick one there. There. Okay. There. Okay, do I need any more? Oh, maybe I'll use a couple. Let's see, I've got these medium ones and small, so maybe I'll do a medium and a small here. Because they're kind of like my bright pop on the page. Okay, and I hope this doesn't cause me trouble. I might have to put some little thin cardboard behind it, or maybe a toothpick. Okay, I think that should do it. So there's another page for her book, and I guess I'm gonna do, let's see, one more of her this week, and one of Alexandria, and one of Tegan. And I'm gonna see if I can get one of the other 2 grands, photos of them ready and do some of them, and I'll show you what I will use for them once I figure out what pages or what pictures I'm using. But thank you for joining me. Remember, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Like it if you like it, And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye.